Good afternoon, everybody. Slowpoke316 here. Welcome to YouTube, and welcome to race number 3 of our 2023 Link to the Past Randomizer Async races. So, I know I mentioned this yesterday, but we are going to have a change of plans. Kind of didn't sleep well last night. Kind of tired, brains fried. So we're going to be doing the most straightforward seed that we have left, which is going to be FADKeys. Full all dungeon key sanity. So big keys, small keys, compasses, and maps are usually locked within their own dungeons. This time, however, they're going to be part of the better item pool. This is the most straightforward and least amount of thinking we have to do as compared to MC Boss Shuffle, which we're going to start item counting incorrectly, and Inversia, which is just mind splattering overall. So we're going to do. We're just going to knock out the seed. Hopefully 2 hours, probably right around the more long lines of 2.5 hours, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how layouts are. Before we go anywhere. You're working. Oh, there's a super bond there. Huh, good to know. I've learned new things. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. We have our countdown. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Alright, we're going to start at our house. And get the map of Thieves Town. Alright, that's information for later. We are not going to do a map check. Map checks, just anytime there's a map shuffle, do not check the map. The overworld map is going to show us nothing at all until we get the certain maps for our dungeons. So once we get to the Dark World, we have access. We can look at the map and see whether or not the Thieves Town is either pendant, green pendant, crystal, or 5/6 crystal. But until then, we're going to ignore that as we get bombos from Uncle. We cannot use that until we get a sword. Meanwhile, we'll just take care of you, get some arrows, I guess. We can't do anything else, so we're going to save and quit. Not anywhere closer to progression for our anything. Oh, by the way, what all dungeons case sanity means. We're going to have to take care of all 3 Light World dungeons, all 7 Dark World dungeons, Ganon's Tower, at the Castle Tower Climb, before Ganon's available. We have to take care of every single dungeon, every single boss. Again, keys, big keys, compasses, and maps are all in the regular pool. So normally, like the big key for Eastern, that's not necessarily the case right now. And I think I do like that tree's pull. We'll go ahead and kill that dancing pickle. We do have enough money for a bottle vendor. We do have enough money to buy bombs, or we will soon. Because we get 80 from the next tree pull that we're going to be doing. And then we have money for both bottle vendor and... Alright, that's just information. We will have to take care of Aga 1. But not necessarily for that item right there. Not necessarily for the map. Meanwhile, we haven't really picked up anything at all, except for money. Money's the only thing we picked up that we can use right now. Because bombos, whoops. Bombos, can't use, there's more money. Link to the Past Randomizer 3. The quest for more money. Alright. Let's continue down. Alright, 20 bucks. Let's go. More money. Mo money. Mo money. Mo money. And we almost have Zora money at this point. We are going to be spending 150, but getting 50 back. So at this point, we are looking at 451 rupees by the time we finish off this loop, depending on what's in the other chests. Zora, we don't really have access. We can get to him out of logic, but And I think at this point we're just going to go straight to the bottle vendor. We're not going to see since we have plenty of money and a way to get more money. We'll just go here and get a small key to Skullwoods. I'm actually okay with that. So, for the key for Skullwoods, we want 1. We want that overworld 1, which allows us to pretty much full clear without any issue. So the way that works, we spend that 1 key on the door to the left of the main entrance. We do take Wallmaster out of there. Yeah, take the Wallmaster out of there. And I think we're guaranteed a small key in the pinball room anyway. I'm not 100%. I believe the pinball room is a guaranteed small key. But in any case, we have a small key there. We'll do the front. We do have the pot key, and we have the Gibdo key. That's what we need. So, Skullwoods, as soon as we get a sword, Fire Rod, Dark World access, and the big key, that is 100% doable. Meanwhile, we've gotten pretty much nothing from that in terms of progression so far. We got nothing at all. Nothing at all. Powder, alright. Powder is an item later. However, for now, it's just there. Alright, key to pod. There are 6 pod keys to full clear everything without any issue. There's a swingy! Alright, we got a sword. We have offense. So with that, we're going to go ahead and write down the front of escape. Oh, and as per usual, I don't have an item tracker or a map tracker because my screen is too small. That is my map tracker. Or, that's my location tracker to try to make sure I know exactly where I need to be, what needs to still be done. Yeah, that's my map tracker. Alright, $20. Hearts. Hearts. And piece of heart. Alright, we're getting some health early, and that's about it. Alright, we're probably not going to have to deal with medallions today. That's 2 out of 3 with that less than 6 minutes in. Unfortunately, we don't really have much else that we get. We have powder, which, again, is safety. That is safety for later, so we're not going to discount it. It's also going to be another item check once we get either the hammer or Dark World Access, Titan's Mitts, and the mirror. As Kid gives us the book. Alright. So we have access to Desert Palace. We cannot beat it yet. We need the big key to get to the back. We need the a fire source, and we need the power glove. Once we get those 3 things, we can beat Desert Palace. Meanwhile, map of desert. Oh, and since it's everything shuffled in, we're going blind. We're going blind into the race game. That's a regular map. I don't know if that's the map of desert. Desert was on my brain. It's gotta be one of those seasons, isn't it? It's gonna be one of those seasons where words just escape me even more than usual. We're going to pick it up. We already wasted the time to get here. You can have this trash, thanks. Thanks for this trash. Let's go South Shore. I was sort of thinking going to the front of escape. We could do that in the dark, but... no glove. No glove. We could do the front of escape with no glove, but I think we're going to hold off on that. I think Mini Molar Cave is... It's an early stop. Everyone does it for a good reason. I'll go ahead and grab it. You know what? We're going to try something. This should work. Alright. Beautiful. No wasting bombs, just go. Fire Rod. Alright. And the big key to Turtle Rock. Let's write down that. $5. $50. We have Zora money. We don't have logical access to Zora, but we do have the money for him. We're a power glove away from a big key away from potentially beating Desert Palace. Ow. Ow. I held my sword out, game. No getting crabbed. Do not get crabbed here. No crabs. Do not get crabbed. But yeah, I think we are just going to save and quit from Ice Rod Cave rather than walk around and look for... Because yeah, we can get... Technically, we can get into Waterfall Cave out of logic. We can't get out of it. We cannot get out of Waterfall Cave because we don't have Moon Pearl. Or a way to water walk. Meanwhile, we get the map of Skullwoods. Okay, that's information for later. Let's go east. Alright, you know what? Let's do the front escape. Let's get that check out of the way. And because we have Fire Rod, technically the Dark Cross is in logic. So what we're going to do, we're going to not screw up here. We're going to get the first couple of items from the escape sequence. Then we're going to Death Warp, go to Dark Cross, and get that item. We do have to watch our magic because we're a little bit low, especially because I kind of used Ether already. Oh, we're not going to have to worry about medallions. We are not going to have to worry about medallions. We do have a large list of things that we need, which we'll start working on. Or, we definitely know we need sword. Lamp. Lamp is a must. We'll keep on writing things down soon. Grab key. By God, we got cane. So that is a required item. So, this front of escape, 100% required because of that cane. How far do we need to go? We'll see. Let's see. We definitely need the bow. Glove and mitts. Actually, it's way too early for me to do this because we need small keys, we need big keys. It's way too early for us to think about that, so we're going to just do some erasing. I forgot what I was doing. Alright, map of ice. We're going to get some information once we get Dark World. Yeah, way too early for us to do that. Because especially since we need the Eastern Palace big key, Desert Palace big key, Pod big key, Thieves Town big, Mire big, and Turtle Rock big. Those are the ones we cannot skip. Those are the ones we cannot skip. Technically, we can skip the big key for... Okay, good. I was about to say, don't give me full refill, please. Oh no, we died. Anyway. Yeah, Tower of Hera, technically we can skip that big key just because we can potentially do Herapot, depending on our setup. Swamp Palace and Skullwoods, those big keys are not required at all. Ice Palace, we can skip that. We can skip that big key. Also, Mire is skippable if you know how to hover. Guess what we can't do? Alright, I was trying to look for that pot to get a little bit of extra health before coming down here. I guess not. Did you guys just not drop anything, or just not showing up in the dark? Okay, there's our fire rod shot for comp. Alright, that was not worth it. That was not worth. Alright, cane we did get, which is something. I think at this point we're going to check out the east side. Yeah, go check out Sassy and all that. We'll also get information from Sassafras for where our green pennant is. So, green pen. So things won't show up on your overworld map until you get their map or you get their specific information, such as the green pennant from information from Sassafras, the 5-6 crystal information from the bomb shop. So yeah, those things will not show up until later. Oh, we got some magic back. Cool. Actually, it may be worth not really grinding on these things, but just getting a little bit of magic back. Okay, up and in for Piece of Heart, small key to Skull Woods, and a small key to Turtle Rock. Alright. If I'm not mistaken, there are 4 keys for Turtle Rock. Desert Palace Green, okay. Yeah, there's 4 keys for Turtle Rock. You can get most of the dungeon done in 3. Yeah, I think 3 is required to beat the dungeon for it to full clear. So let's see, you need 1 key to get to the back, 2 in the chain. Number 2 is Chain Shop Room. Number 3, Crystal Roller. And number 4 is the number 4 is Trinex. However, one of the keys you get from the Pokey in to the left of the lava chest. So yeah. Alright. Meanwhile, we have a decent bit of health for this, at least for this early part. Alright, let's take a quick little swig of tea. Hopefully this will help me, like, with my people talking, and there's Flippers. Alright, so that's Zora in play. So, we're definitely doing the water checks after this. So, Anthony keyed us under the bridge. Oh, and look! We have Flippers early, so we can get the item on the ledge, Zora's ledge. What a shocker. Yeah, for those of you that didn't watch, from the previous race we did, which was the hard item pool. We found the compass of this dungeon. Okay. So, compasses act exactly like they do in MC Boss Shuffle, which we haven't seen yet. The compass, the map shows you what the dungeon prize is on the overall map. Compasses allow you to see the counts for a number of items you picked up and number that are there. As you see, there's 6 things we can pick up in this dungeon. We've gotten 2 so far. There we go. We skip the big chest because we don't have the big key. We have one more thing we can get out of logic. Yeah, one more check that we can do out of logic. Oh yeah, so yeah, the hard item pool, there was a sword that was sitting on Zora's ledge for pretty much the entire seed. Since I don't know how to splash delete, we had to leave that until the very, very end when Flippers was pretty much I think Flippers was our go mode. I want to say Flippers was a go. Okay, grab you. We're not supposed to be doing this. Yeah, we're not supposed to be able to doing this in the dark. We need a lamp in order for this to be in logic. Good. Yeah, we're definitely doing water checks after this. Take care of Anthony Kiedis under the bridge. Waterfall Cave. We'll see what kind of prize we get from the fairy. Oops. Oh. Good enough. Big key for desert. Okay. As soon as we find the... Where were they going? Oh, yeah. I forgot what I was doing for a second. So, the small key makes it full clearable plus the power glove. And as soon as we get that glove, we are able to beat desert. It's going to be beaten out of logic since we need the small key for it to be in logic. Alright, take care of you because you're a jerk. Yeah, power glove means we go straight to desert. We may wind up going there soon anyway, especially since we have Dam in the play. Yeah, I think other water checks in the desert area and Dam are the only things left that we can do right now. Yeah, we can't go up the mountain. We don't have any Dark World access, period, since we don't have any of the 3 requirements. That being Moon Pearl, Power Glove, and either the Titan's Mitts or Hammer. We also don't have Aga access because we don't have the... Yeah, we don't have Moon Pearl, period, so... We also don't have the Master Sword or Cape, and we also do not have Lamp. We do have to take care of Aga eventually, but we'd rather do it late, so this way we can just beat Aga 2, go straight to the Aga 1 fight, get a free refill before Ganon. That's the ideal finish right there. Is Aga 2, Aga 1, Ganon. Alright, so let's see what we get here before we go to the dam area. Alright, Composite Desert, we don't care. You're giving us lots of desert things early. Alright, get a free fairy. I'm fine with that. And a sort of vanilla red boomerang. Oh yeah, about the waterfall caves. So that indicates the two items you get in both waterfall and pyramid fairy. That represents the 2 items you would pick up from upgrades by throwing stuff into their ponds. That one would be upgrading to the fire shield and upgrading to the red boomerang. The one in the fairy fountain is the upgrade to your gold sword and silver arrows. We're stuck. That's all right. What's Zora got for us today? Kind of required. Kind of required right there. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, we can get to the back of Escape now. Let's write that down. 50-50 came up empty. Yeah, we'll take care of Dam, take care of Deserts. It is beatable now since we have the big key. It's beatable, but not full clearable, and not beatable in Logic. In order for Logic to take place, we would need the small key for Desert. Because key logic dictates that you do the dumbest thing possible. Which in this case would be... bind the lamp. That's not the dumbest thing. That is awesome. We love lamp. Lamp is the best item, period. Alright, meanwhile, escape back. So, Lamp, we have the best item in the game. Which we've been lucky with Lamp lately. Lamp has been coming up big. Yeah, we've been getting Lamp early a lot. Meanwhile, we have the big key for Meyer. We need that later. So, no real complaints. Let's see, we don't need the health. We'll try to pick up a little bit of extra magic before we clear the boss. Small key, we want that. We want that small key. So at this point we have this entire area. We have Gary's Spectacle Rock is in play. Can't do anything else on the mountain at this point. Gary's Spectacle Rock. We have the back of Escape. Again. Plan is going to be beat Desert Palace, go to Agena, save and quits. Ooh, nice little magic pickup there. Going to the right is going to be completely worthless because we do not have the small key. Again, we could take the small key from the back and spin it on the front here, but no. I was hoping for more magic. I do not remember what's in all these pots. I'm searching for magic. Alright, we got a little bit of magic. We're going to mark down that we can get mail here. Alright, so we got blue mail here on the torch, which is boots locked. By the way, this dungeon is not boots locked today. Alright, Alright, yeah, you're just giving small item pack. Again, I was hoping that was going to be magic, but I guess not. Guess not. Let's see what the small key is. And then let's get on the board. Let's get on the board with our first crystal. Or our first dungeon, rather. Small key of Turtle Rock. Oh, we do want information about what is a pendant or crystal. Technically, it shouldn't matter based on the fact that, you know... based on the fact that we have to do all dungeons. However, we want information. We want information about what is on the pedestal, or what could be on the pedestal, what could be in Ganon's tower. That is information we want. Especially things like big keys, like big key possibilities. The small key for Swamp Palace is a big boom for this one. That's a big deal for the seed type. Go ahead and switch to lamp to light the torches. And then we switch to fire rod to get as many Lambo down as possible. Possibly just 2. Yeah, I think we can only take care of 2, or at least get take care of 1 and then whittle down 2 others. And then we have to go sort of MG. Alright, there's our 1 to take care of. We do have 1 more fire rod shot. Oh, and by the way, spins with your fighter sword do not do any extra damage against Lamolus or Moldorm. If you can stop going that way, that would be wonderful. Alright, that is our first dungeon beaten. It is out of logic, but... Small key to pod. Okay. There we go. So Desert Palace we're going to scratch off. Again, we're going to take care of now. We hold off on going back to Sassy just because of... It's a little out of the way. We will have to be on the lookout for the small key for Desert. As soon as we get that, we have 2 more items that are in play. But we're not going to do that yet. But yeah, 26 minutes in, we are on the board with our first of 12 dungeons. And we are going to save and quit from here and then go back and escape. Piece of heart. So that's off the plates. We're not even going to bother getting Kiss for Luck since we are going to be getting 3 items and then quitting right away. We've already done Dark Cross. That is done. We just have to go down here, use a bomb, and that's it. And that's it. And then we either have to go to Eastern to get the 1 check or go up the mountain to get 2. Depending on what we get here. I should say that. Depending on what is here. Hammer. Small key to Ganon's tower, okay. Hammer. Map of Turtle Rock. We're getting lots of information for the Dark... Yeah, getting lots of information for... Dark World dungeons. Meanwhile, 50-50s are not being kind to us right now. 50-50s are just not on our side right now. Alright, so let's go and just take care of this 1 check over here. Maybe we get lucky and, like, sneak out a mirror. The only thing I know for sure is that... Or, actually, I know nothing. We are not going to... and single rupees are stun prize today. Beautiful. We're not going to get the small key for Desert here, and I think that's the only thing. Hearts, okay. Our progression's either on the mountain or we fucked up. Now we're going to get a Kiss for Luck. because we've been having lots and lots and lots of problems with dead rocks lately. So the only thing that was blocked behind progression at this, or blocked behind the small key right now, is a heart container. And I think a map of Turtle Rock. That is it. Everything else has been nothing. What tree pull are we on? You know what? We're going to pick up a little extra cash here. I know we're going to be spending some money once we get into the Dark World, which should be soon. Should be. Yeah. Because most likely we're either going to get the Moon Pearl up here or the Master Sword. Those are going to be the two possible big things. Big key for Eastern could be also up here for 1 check. The small key for Desert could be up here for 2 checks. And of course we have the Mushroom... Bat. Bat's in play. Bat is in play. Let's write that down. We get another map, this time for Meyer. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to do a map check as soon as we hit Dark World. Alright, cabbages are being nice to me for once. I have had so much problems with cabbages lately. Like, I think one of my latest clips was, I think it was probably the latest clip, was getting absolutely wrecked by cabbages and dead rocks. So yeah. Alright, meanwhile, in here we get... Alright, there's another mail upgrade. So I think we just leave the one in Desert behind. Because that just requires Mirror. We go to Bat. Bat should be our answer. Bat better be our answer. Again, most likely Moon Pearl. Could be the boots. Could be the small key for Desert. Could be the Mirror. Could be the hook shot. Flute does nothing for us right offhand. Bow technically does nothing for us. Or it does allow us to do things later, but immediately no. So we're going to the last location, Bat, to get something. Yeah, probably Pearl. Could be it could be a fetch quest like Mushroom. Mirror is a possibility. Hookshot's a possibility. Master Sword gives us Aga. Moon Pearl gives us Dark World access. As we get. As we get. As we get. Moon Pearl. Beautiful. Alright, so we're going to go to Hype Cave first. Just to try to get a little extra stuff before going into other dungeons. Alright. So right now we can beat Skullwoods. We can beat Skullwoods at this point. Meanwhile, can you please give me some bombs? Sweet Jeebus, like 50/50s are being stingy as hell right now. Yeah, we can't full clear Skullwoods since we don't have the big key, but we can do everything else. Meanwhile, we have let's see, Skullwoods is 5/6. Thieves Sound's 5/6. Meyer is a crystal. Ice Palace is one of our pendants. Turtle Rock is crystal. Alright, perfect. We just need to figure out where our final pendant is. Unfortunately, we do have pendant Swamp Palace as a possibility. Which we don't like that because if the Swamp Palace is a pendant, there's a small chance the small key that we need to get into Swamp Palace is in GT. Alright. Right idea, but we want the small version for that. Small key for Thieves Town. Okay. Let's go and click that down. The single fuck you arrow, and a small key to Meyer. Alright. We can do some shenanigans in Meyer once we get that area. We can hold off on bombs right now. Like, we could go into the to the super bomb area. But I think we're going to hold off on that. Alright, no 50-50 here. We have 2 checks, then we save and quit. Unless we get something like either mirror or mitts. Alright, we got a compass that I didn't pay attention to where it was. We don't go to Cave 45. We do not have we don't have mirror. Yeah, we don't have mirror. Let's go ahead and write down Spike Cave. And Catfish and Pyramid are in play. Also, good to know that Aga, we can do it at the very end. Aga, we have complete overworld. We can finish that anytime we want. Aga, the Castle Tower climb is going to be the last thing we do before Ganon. We just need to remember that. We need to play the game of don't be a dingus. I know, hard for me. Kind of a terrible game that I never win. Alright, Compass, we don't care. Land on the ground first. Land on the ground first. Since there are shenanigans that occur when you are in midair. Including, we could accidentally do the exploration glitch. Exploration glitch is like the big breaker for Link to the Past Link to the Past period. That allows you to go out of bounds and just go across the entire map without any restrictions. It is pretty much the way to do things. It's the glitch that you can do. Should we go check the pedestal? We'll check the pedestal later. We have way too much stuff to even think about Ped right now. And we don't really... If we get mirror, we would go up there, but nah. Take care of you. Yeah, let's go and just get on the board, get up one of our 5-6 crystals with Skullwoods. Ow. Thieves Town, I would say let's go get that crystal. However, we don't have the big key. We don't have that big key, so we can't do it yet. Yeah, let's just full clear as much as we can in the Skullwoods first. Everything but the big chest. And hammer. Hammer! Oh, a 50-50 rock actually came up big. We actually got 50-50'd in the good way. We got 50-50'd in the good way. Huzzah! Alright, one chest here, and then we go to the left side. Okay. Anything like that helps us in the short run, especially coming up to the Moth fight. We do have a fairy to work with, so we are okay there. But we do have to be careful. Moth is... Small key against tower. Okay. Moth is kind of a jerk. Okay, that's 2. Good. Alright, meanwhile, we get a second... we get our second bottle. This one happens to have a blue potion, which is good. Fairies and blue potions are the best bottle items. Never mind, I was wrong. This is not guaranteed. That is not guaranteed. There we go. Smith, Lunchbox, and Peg are in play. Ice Palace is beatable. Not in logic and full clearable, but it is beatable. Don't have any access to anything on the mountain still. We either need the hook shot or a mirror. We don't have access to the mire area yet. We need the flute for that. Piece of heart. Okay. So yeah, I was wrong. This is not the C type where there's a guaranteed key in the in Pinball Room. I'm so glad we didn't try for that. Otherwise, we would be embarrassed. Alright, with our 2 keys, that means we can ignore the Gibdo. We can ignore the Gibdo. Do we go under the bridge? Let's rush boss here. Or, let's go under the bridge. We're not going to take a death warp, though. Yeah, no mirror for mirror warping. No, we're not going to take a death warp because we have a fairy we don't want to get rid of. That would be dumb. Instead, we're just going to walk back. To take the inefficient, just walk back, get some bombs. Doesn't help us short for this fight, but it does help us overall because we're running low anyway. And because of that Gibdo hit, I don't think we take the shortcut for this for the next room. Never mind, we do. Only one heart missing. We can get another heart if we're okay. Shit. And up 2. And down. And there. Take care of you. We don't care about the arrows. We could get that heart up there, but we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to go. We're just going to go get on the board. Or get our second thing on the board. And down. Time for a Zimoth. Don't touch me. Don't touch. Okay. We have a fairy. We have a fairy. I didn't want to use it, but we have it. It's alright. We also do have a blue potion if need be, which we don't want to use. We're also going to try to keep our distance. Moth body shots do a lot of damage. The spikes only do 1 heart. Fuck. Not the way I wanted to do this fight. Moth, you're a dick. Get out of the spikes. Thank you. Alright, so there goes our safety. Oh, no. There goes all of our safety for 10 arrows. Alright. Second dungeon down. 40 minutes in, 2 dungeons out of the technically 12 we have to do. Again, 3 light world dungeons, 7 dark world dungeons. We do have plenty of money, so we may make a stopover and get a red potion. We don't have swag nuts, so we can't just capture a fairy. We are going to remember to check Bumper Ledge. That is something I forgot to do in yesterday's stream or I didn't forget to, it's just I didn't have a good opportunity time. Did not have a good opportunity time. Those are words. Again, we could go Ice Palace, but I'm not really feeling that right now. I think what we're going to do is check out Bumper, then go and take care of the last couple things in... We were drifting. 20 bucks. Take a look at the 3 checks that are outside in Village of Outcasts, then go into Thieves Town itself. And then see what we can get there. We know we can get 4 chests. If we get the big key, we can finish off. If not, we save and quit and go somewhere else. Possibly just overworld into Pod. Because we can do a few checks in Pod, but not that much. Actually, we may just want to buy the potion here just to give us the ability to potion glitch. Just going by you here, because it's right here. We do have Peg Cave, we do have Smith. Again, we have Ice Palace, which we could technically get to. Alright, slight change of plans. We are doing what we just said we were going to be doing. But the difference is we are going to Death Warp and then grab Jeremiah. We're going to Death Warp and then grab Jeremiah, then that's our save and quit point. And then bring him back home. Then we still have the Peg Cave to take care of. We still have Lunchbox. We'll do those once once we get that's available to us. Yeah. Smith's chain without mirror is a pain. Because you have to do a lot of your save and quit. And yeah, we'll lump Lunchbox and Peg together. Then we have to decide if we're going to Swamp Ice Palace with Fighter Sword, Green Mail, and without the big key. That was Turtle Rock, right? Yeah, okay. Making sure. Why am I doing that for? Should not have done that. Bombs. Let's see. Up and over. Wow, we're going. Fireball, you okay? What are you doing out? Fireball never sits out in the middle like that at home. But yeah, once we get the big key, we can full clear this dungeon, no problem. And that would be our Pyramid Fairy access. Meanwhile, we just need to grab 2 more things. Small key to Meyer. We don't care about that anymore. And $5. Yeah, let's grab Jeremiah. At this point, we are still missing Catfish, Pyramid, a little bit of Pod, Spy Cave, Smith and Ice. Yeah, again, we have 0 access to most of this mountain right now, without either mirror or hook shot. All right, bounce. Still technically we can't beat Desert Palace. Technically speaking. All right, let's drop Jeremiah home. Go to Sanctuary. I'm trying to remember how exactly our logic to Spy Cave goes. Other than we don't want to go there till at the very last minute that we can. other than screw that. Alright, so Smith, we're going to scratch you off. Yeah, I really don't feel like going Ice Palace with our setup right now. We could use our Bombos will help. I will say that. Bombos will help against Cold Stare. We do have Fire Rod. If I had the big key, I would be more likely to go there just because of that big chest. And out. And in. As we get information. Map of Pod. Okay, that is information that we don't have. That is something, at least. Then again, the big key for Ice Palace could be in GT. Yeah, the small key for Desert Palace could also be in GT, since that opened up nothing. Yeah, let's go and let's take care of our Smith Chain. Let's go and just grab our words. Words are hard. Go ahead and grab our Lunchbox and Peg Cave right now. Save and quit, and then go south. And at that point, we may wind up just going to just YOLOing ice. No, go away. I think we do want to think. Yeah, I wish I would have had a better moth fight. Just so we didn't get rid of both the fairy and the blue potion. Because that's kind of thrown me off as well for safety issues. Because Cold Stare hits like a truck with Green Mail on. Yep. Just in case we're set up for it. Let's grab that heart. Alright. Still have Catfish, Pyramid, Pod. No, you come with me. And those may be my next plays, are Catfish and Pod. We don't really have a good way to get there, though. We don't really have a good way to get to those plays right now. let's see what we get here. Hopefully we get, like, mirror or hookshot would be great. Because that gives us a lot of checks on Mountain. Especially mirror. Mirror is like jackpot. But we may just YOLO Ice Palace. Oh, good. Tiny shield. I'm so glad we got that. Let's go Ice Palace. Let's go Ice Palace. We do have a... Yeah, we do have to watch our magic. I was about to say, oh, let's go with some magic now. No. We have full magic. We have full magic. We just can't use... Oh, look, that would be wonderful if I had a... If I had a, net. If I had the swag net, that would be wonderful. Go in here. Wait. Alright, get our magic back, that's fine. Get our magic back, that's something. It's something! Okay, and we do know where both of the mail upgrades are. We have access to 0 of them. We don't have the boots or the mirror, which would allow us to... Oh, this was way off. That was way off. Okay, that was not ideal. That was not ideal at all. There's a map to Hera, that's information. We'll get you later. We'll get you later. Or no, we'll save that for now. Because we have a better ferry to take care of later, downstairs. We have a more accessible ferry to take care of downstairs. Also, we have to be a little tricky with our search. Or with our keys. Nope. 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 There we go, first try. First try. For the big key for pod. Okay. Big key for pod, good. That's something. Get that. There we go, get our fairy refill, get our guaranteed small key. We did not pull the tongue. Instead, we get a compass for Skullwoods. That doesn't help. That's not help. It'll just tell us that we got everything except for one item. Alright, we get... Oh, that's Sanctuary Heart. Okay. Grab you. Yeah, that was Sanct Heart. We know that because it gave us a full refill. The Sanctuary Heart is the only full heart container that will give us a refill of health. The others do not. Add 1, and 2. Compass of GT. Yeah, we'll just go down, come back up, it's fine. And then backtrack this way, it's fine. We are going to abandon the big chest, because we don't have the big key. Yeah, we're not supposed to be doing any of this. We're not supposed to be doing anything so far. The only thing that we've gotten so far is the pod big, which will allow us to potentially go straight to the boss if we ever find our bow. And unlike yesterday, bows are not progressive. Or bows are progressive, excuse me. I disagree with that. Oh, fuck. Bows are progressive. Unlike the hard item pool where they are separate items completely. Alright, meanwhile, what do we get here? Piece of heart. Fine, let's see if we can get the fairy here. Or I just say screw it. Let's just say screw it. Have anything in this room we can work with? We do. We have refill over here. So let's get a little extra health. And some more magic. We are going to use Bombo strats. We will be using Bombos. There's no reason not to. Especially since we are still on Fire Sword and Green Mail. Fortunately, the magic that we have, that's all we have. Since we don't have a blue potion or green potion. We had a blue potion. Unfortunately, Moth happened, but we're gonna be fine. Hopefully, we should be fine. Oh. Okay. No panic. No panic. We didn't quite get them in the corner like we wanted to. We're going to just do a lot of just hanging out here and then just spinning. Since those ice blocks do nothing for us, do nothing if we're in the top here, or at least there's no splash. All right. This is going slow, but at least we are getting through it. That's the important part. We're getting through this fight. We still have a red potion if need be. Sneak out a little bit. This is a slow as hell fight. Alright, we're getting through it. That's number 2. Ice Palace beaten. Ice Palace beaten. Alright. With that, we have to save and quit. We have Catfish, Pyramid, Pod, and Spike Cave. So that is our 3rd dungeon beaten, our 1st crystal. So unfortunately no mirror, so save and quit. We got through the fight. That's the important part. We got through that fight. Oh, and as of right now, we still have 0 access to Aga. The Aga fight is still out of play right now. Since we don't have the Master Sword or the Cape. 1 hour in, we cannot face off against Aga. We're going to be doing a lot of walking here. Since we can't do that much in Pod. Yeah, since we can't do that much in Pod right now, since we don't have the, since we have no, or we can fake to get some stuff on the right side. But our 2 keys at this point gets us... We can technically get to the back with some roundabout things. Because we just have to go right... We'll get the one... There's one chest that we can definitely get. We can use the potion glitch to get to the right, to get 2 more items. I really don't want to spend... I really don't want to spend... Or let's get these other 2 checks first. Let's get these 2 other checks, and then we go back to Pod. That's probably best for us. Just get these 2 checks. If there's something that makes us go somewhere other than Pod, great. That'd be wonderful. Especially Mirror is a big one right now. Mirror and Hookshot would be lovely. There's a Pyramid Bomb. We can't get that till we get the Thieves' Town Big. And 20 bucks. Let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus house. Okay, we're good. Just making sure I actually have my big key count is correct, because that's important. Knowing the checks are important. Ow. Everything still does 2 hearts of damage. It would be wonderful we get some defense, but we can't until we get either mirror or boots. Bonk. Yeah, mirror or boots would be also great. But we are making some sort of progress, at least. We've lost a fairy once. We have not died to bosses yet. We have not died in the overworld. Also, alright, pot is a pendant, or crystal. Okay. So that means we should be able to get all 6 keys before Gan's Tower, I think. Catfish, what do you got for me? Oh, we're abandoning. We're abandoning. We go up mountain. Catfish and pyramid, check. Spike, pod. And we just put a lot of other things in play. We have Paradox Cave. Super Bunny Cave. Hookshot Cave. We can get into... We can get into Turtle Rock. We can't beat it, but we can get in there. Alright, before we panic, before we start panicking, we're going to see what we get from Paradox Cave and Spiral Cave and all that kind of stuff first. We have Hookshot Cave. Let's see. Because, yeah, Paradox gives us 7 items, Spiral gives us 1, Hookshot gives us 4, and Super Bunny gives us 2. That's a lot of items. But yeah, Turtle Rock is accessible, but not beatable without that Ice Rod. We do have enough to beat it, but not to full clear. Alright, let's not get... We went the wrong way with our shot there. 50 bucks. Mushroom, that's a fetch quest. Shovel, hey, our fetch quests. All of them. Alright, let's see. Click that. Alright, we got the map of swamp. That's good information to have. That's information I really, really want. Because with that... Fuck. Alright, we'll just climb. This is fine. With that, we can see whether or not the small key Swamp Palace has a chance to be in Gan's Tower. If it's a crystal, it can't be there, which is good. If it's a pendant, panic. We start panic. Oh yeah, that's right. We can also see about Tower of... We can get to Tower of Hera. Okay, I forgot about Hera for a second. We'll take care of that. We'll look at Ether Tablet. So we're going to do Hera first. Oh, there's our bow. There's a bow. There's our bow up there. Oh no. So that's mirror locked. Alright. Let's see if we can get our... Now we know the boss sides. Alright, that's we don't care about Ether. That's a compass. Alright, let's see if we can get some bomb placement for our hookshot. Last time I tried this was during the during League play, and I butchered this shot. Alright, small key to Meyer. Again, we do not care. We already have one. We have all keys from Meyer. We can't beat this dungeon in logic. 10 arrows. Do not care. I think that may be the right place. Maybe. Please. Fuck. Sorry, just trying to get that pause to line up right in the perfect place. Maybe there. No. I hate X's and Y's. I hate X's and Y's. That's actually looking better. And I know there's a way to set this up without all this pause buffering, but I... Alright, fuck it. We'll just leave. Just leave. Just come back later. We're wasting too much time. We're wasting too much health. So let's take care of Spiral Cave. Open up Turtle Rock. We'll check out Super Bunny and Hookshot. Also, I forgot to check. Alright, you are a crystal. Yeah, we're wasting too much time there. We're already an hour in. We have only 3 dungeons done. Beaten, rather. Let's see. We're still missing a whole lot of important items, including a mirror which locks both mail. It locks us out of a bow. We're missing several major keys. Alright, I don't actually care that there's another key for Skullwoods here. That's enough. No more. No mas. No mas. Yeah, let's at least open up Turtle Rock. We probably have to go in. There's a bunch of stuff we can do. We can't beat it yet. And again, we don't have Green Potion, which would be lovely right now. Especially with a Hammer Trinex. No me gusta. No me gusta. But we do have 6 more checks to do. We do have 6 more checks that we can do before we even touch this dungeon. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Paradox and Spiral, Quake, and click. Alright, we still have Spike, we still have Pod. And do we actually go into Turtle Rock? I think we have. Depending on what's here, we may have to. If we get, just like before, if we get a major progression item, we bail on our plan and just do something else. As we get $20 and $50. That is not what I have in mind. That's not exactly what I have in mind here. Alright, Hookshot Cave. Mirror would be lovely. So we'll have to do like some other shenanigans. Master Sword's nice. That's kind of a big play. That's kind of a big deal. Piece of Hearts. Okay. I actually feel better about the Turtle Rock, except for the fact we don't have the Ice Rod. All right, and 1 hour and 7 minutes, we have access to Aghanim. We have access to Aga. All right, let's see what we get from here. Let's get debated again. Yeah, Turtle Rock has just been a pain this entire cycle so far. Because it's given us... We have gotten debated into there once. We almost got debated the second time. Big key for Eastern. Okay, cool. So with that, we now have access to the big chest of Eastern. As soon as we find a mirror, we can full clear that dungeon. That would be lovely. Let's see, we can go this way since we have hook shot. And bop, 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 bop. We do have to be careful since we have no safety and we have no mirror. Good. And by that, I mean YOLO. YOLO this thing. Alright, we do get the... Oh, fuck you, game. Oh, fuck you, game. Alright, so Easter Palace is beatable. That's going to be our next thing. We're going to finish off this dungeon. We are full clearing this dungeon. Fuck you, game. Our Easter Palace is going to be our next plane. So guess what? The mirror blocks out our silver arrows. As soon as we get mirror, we have silver arrows, which would be nice. But that the Trinex fight. Oh, you are loaded. You are absolutely loaded. All right, so Shed's in play. Misery Mire's in play. We could go to Pod. Alright, I think our plan is going to be this. We're going to... Oh, we're also going to do not access this... Do not get the lava chest. Lava chest we are going to hold off. We're going to grab the key here. We're going to get whatever we can from the front as well, including the big chest. Do not spend that key. Do not spend that key. Because we need that for the boss. So I did mark down that lava chest is a possibility, but we're not going to touch it. We're going to hope that we never have to. We're going to leave it forever. Ow. Yep, we're going to leave it forever. Alright, so I'm feeling a little better about our situation now. So yeah, Eastern Palace is completable. We're going to beat this dungeon, activate Swag Duck, take care of Eastern, take care of Mire. That's going to be our order of operations here. Meanwhile, we get 20 bucks. We are taking Safety Door. We don't really have any good safeties for the Laser Bridge at this point. We have Hookshot, and we're going to be taking our time with that Laser Bridge. Alright, swing there, get some arrows. Yeah, take our time with Laser Bridge. We have Hookshot that we're going to be using for some iframes, but that's about it. We are going to be taking the refill to the right, because why wouldn't we? Get up and over. Ow. Gonna just wait for this for a second. Okay, go. Yeah. Yeah, this mountain play was kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. Especially with the double sword upgrade, the flute, ice rod, bow number 1, bow number 2, which we can't get yet. Alright. Use some hookshot magic. Perfect. Good. Beautiful. Alright, we're not... Yeah, I think we're going to not take... We're not going to take Safety Door. We're fine. We'll be fine. We do have a red mail. We do have... With the sword we have set up, we're okay. We're going to be okay. Hit 1, hit 2, and go. Alright, let's... This is actually the first time we've had Tempered Sword for Trinex in a couple... I think the first time this cycle we've I know, and I think we've been doing like low percentage Trinex, or low percent, not optimal Trinex fights for a while, and this is the first time in a good bit we're going to be going left side completely first. Oh, fuck you. That's alright. Slightly off, but you know what? It's fine. 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 Did I tell you it's fine? Because it's fine. See, it's fine. Alright. I think we're going to avoid Spike Cave as well. Since we don't really have... Since we're going to just burn our potion at this point. Get some money. And more importantly, get a crystal. Alright, so Turtle Rock is done except for the lava chest. I'm going to rewrite Spike and an unbeatable pod. That's everything that we can do. Yeah, next thing we're going to do is going to... Or we'll also get some potion. And, well, I guess we'll turn into mushroom at that point as well. Kiss for luck. Because this is going to be one of the last times that we are going to be saving... We're going to use Save Quit, probably. Or no, we still have Mirror. We're still missing Mirror. Play Song of Our People. Alright, at this point, Eastern Palace is beatable. Tower of Hera, we need the big key, or the I'd really, really want the boots for that. Pod. We could rush boss if we wanted to. Yeah, that's technically beatable, but not full clearable. We may do that. We may just rush boss. Meanwhile, we release the Quacken. Swamp Palace we can't touch. We need the flippers and mirror. Let's take care of Eastern now, and then I think Mire. Or wait. Mushroom first. And also powder. Or, I'm sorry, potion. That's the word, potion. We'll grab a blue. We'll see what this check is. We're not even going to bother getting the $20 discount. Alright, so Eastern Palace is definitely our next place. We are not going to pod yet. We will be doing that later, but not quite yet. We do have to remember to get the big key. That's kind of important. Alright, Mire is full clearable. We're going to be doing that next. Thieves Town, we need... Alright, let's start writing down what we definitely need. Let's see, I'm going to write down Tower of Hera big. We can't get past that with boots. Swamp Palace, we still need the small key. So that's a must. And we don't have map information because it would be displayed up to the left. Based on music, this would be a pendant dungeon. However, I know I said this once already. If there is a map... I think I said that during yesterday's stream. But if... Or 2 days ago. What are days? What are words? If there is a map shuffle, the music is randomized. Because normally the music for Light World dungeons has this music, which is for pendants. There's also Dark World music has a specific song associated to it, which means, oh, you hear the song, it's going to be a crystal. That is not the case when there was a map shuffle. So that is completely randomized. Like a Tower of Hera, we want the big key or boots. Pod, we could technically beat. We need the Swamp Palace small. We also need mirror. Thieves Town big. And that may be it. Yeah, that may be it. I'll do the... Uh-oh. Nailed it. That's exactly how we're supposed to do it. Nailed it. A little slow with our trigger figure here. There we go. Hey, we get some arrows back. And more importantly, that is a crystal. Okay. Click there. Beautiful. Fuck. Swamp Owls is a pendant. There's a possibility the small key for a swamp isn't... And there's also a possibility that the mirror isn't GT now. So, but Tower of Power Big Key we still need. We still kind of need. Or / want. The Swamp Palace Small. The mirror. The Thieves Town Big. I want to say that is all that we have left. Or all that we need. We want something to get into Tower. Alright, then that's vanilla. Oh, two vanilla entrances. Beautiful. Yeah, I think those 4 things is all that we have left. We can buy... Okay, boots. That puts a couple things in play. That puts King's Tomb and Bonk Rocks. I did that room wrong. And now we can take care of... We'll be in a better situation to take care of Tower Para Big. Or to bypass that big key check. Alright, so that is a big play. If we wanted to, we can get our... Alright, Bonk Rocks, King's Tomb. If we wanted to, we can get our mail from Desert Palace. We're going to hold off on that until we... Unless we get our Desert Palace right. Our Desert Palace small key. Oh, and also we should probably click there. Probably should keep track of what we actually have. But we have our information. The mirror and the small key for Swamp Palace can be in GT, cannot be on pedestal. The big key for Thieves Town can be on the pedestal, but not in GT. The big key for Hera, which we just have, which we got the information, which we can bypass now. We can bypass that requirement. We have that can be on pedestal, but not GT. Yeah, I feel better about trying to get upstairs in Tower of Hera with boots now. That is a much easier thing to do because we just kind of get we get speed using the using some glitches, and by that I mean the item dashing. And we just kind of ram ourselves up against the pot until we just bop upstairs. That's pretty much how it goes, right? All right, Compass of Hera. We don't care. Let's go and get these couple checks. We're going to skip the bridge key, which sounds weird. We're going to hookshot over to it. That is a little exploit I learned from one Will WC. Where you kind of just get that last, and you just hookshot over, and take a fall. Alright, that's done. Oh, let's scratch you off. Scratch off Shed. Yeah, at this point we still have the dig spot, we have Mire, Spike Cave, we have some stuff we can do in Pod, King's Tomb, and Bonk Rocks. Small key to GT. Okay. At this point, we go to left side. We still have the big chest we can get. We have the map chest, and we have the chest above it. We have 4 checks before we go downstairs. How about that? 4 checks before we go downstairs. Just avoid you. We'll get some arrows. Never mind, we might not get arrows. I think arrows are down. That's right. The arrows are down in that one with the bunny beam. Words are hard. Can't think of what I'm doing. $20. Great. Exactly what we want. Even worse. Ow. There's a big key to thief. Alright, beautiful. That is a good... That's one of the things we definitely need. And with that, I'm pretty sure we now have access to... Keep this out. Keep it out. Because we do have a check here that we didn't get. Money. I think at this point we can get... It's out of logic, but we can get into GT. Yeah, I think out of logic we can get into GT at this point. Hit that and go. Because, yeah, Thieves' Town's fully clearable now. We can sneak out logic to get into... Sneak out logic to get into Tower of Hera. Oh yeah, Thieves' Town is going to be our next location. I will guarantee you that Thieves' Town is our next location. We can full clear that easily. We may wind up full clearing GT. Oh, by the way, GT is a dungeon... is one of the 2 locations that are technically 3, where you get either the small key or a big key right where you're supposed to. The GT big key is in GT guaranteed. The 2 small keys we need for tower for things for Castle Tower, those are in Castle Tower right in their 2 vanilla locations. So we do not have to search for those. We're going to go NMG strats, sort of, for this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because we already swung once. And Misery Mire is down. We get a small key to power. Okay, good. We'll try to accumulate more pod keys. So Mire is done. I'm going to make a mark here. Dig Spot, Bonk Rocks, King's Tomb, and Pod. We're going to go to Bonk Rocks and King's Tomb real quick. Knock out those 2 checks. Then go to Thieves' Town. That will open up our Pyramid Bomb for us. Yeah, Kiss for luck. No, I was like, wait, am I doing things wrong? We're forgetting the flute. No, we're not forgetting the flutes. We just are doing other things first. We're doing other things first. King's Tomb and Bonk Rocks. Just because they're kind of out of the way. Compass of Swamp. That's something we want for Swamp. Doesn't exactly help us that much. And we do want the small key for Pod, or for Swamp, before the Mirror. Mirror gives us too many other checks. Alright, let's see what's in Bonk Rocks. But yeah, Thieves' Town is definitely our next play. Alright. King's Tomb, Bonk Rocks. Swing down here. And Pet is dead at this point. Pet is dead to us at this point. Because we technically may need the Tower of Hera big key. Technically. I think at this point the worst case scenario is there's going to be the big... Or no, never mind. I'm not going to say that. I was about to say, oh, there's going to be the Tower of Hera big key is in there, and there's something in the big chest for Hera, which is backwards logic. That's just roundabout circular logic. We're not going to do it. All right, that's an impossibility. So I'm talking dumb. At this point, this is when you would put in exclamation mark Dingus in chat. However, since no one's watching this because we're not live. Oh, by the way, it is currently about 4:12 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday the 7th. Is it 7th? Yeah, Friday the 7th. So yeah, that is where we're at for this. This video will be published, will be made public as soon as all the other races are over next week, or next weekend, I should say. We do have two more races I do have to take care of next week. We do have to still take care of the MC Boss Shuffle and Ambrosia. Those are going to be the two, basically those are the two Mindfucks. But we're going to be fine. We just have to maybe do a little bit of practice before those two. And we have to get those done, hopefully before Saturday. Or before next Saturday, I should say. And meanwhile, we get the map of Hyrule Castle. Does not help. Alright, pop and go. Yeah, 3 more items to get in this dungeon. We did remember to open the skylight, which is not going to be necessary for one of our seeds next week. Go. We will grab that right there. We are going to do this vanilla way. Go get grab our totally ordinary maiden, and then come back down to the big chest. Take care of you because you're going to be annoying. Okay, big key for error. That's in logic anyway. That's in logic. We have it in logic anyway. No worries. So the only things left are going to be the mirror and... yeah, we still need the mirror. And we still need the small key for Swamp. Those are the only 2 items we have left. 1 hour, 30 minutes into the seed. And we, unfortunately, are going to have to do a bunch of save and quits here soon. Since we don't really have a good way to get since we don't have mirror. Oh yeah, that's right, Gruntilda. Lazy worms keep dragging their feet, Carl. Get it? Dragging their feet because they're dragons, Carl. Ow. Alright, let's Toho this. Again, 3 hits per head, 3 heads, 9 hits total, done. Beautiful. Pyramid Fairy's in play. If we so desire to do that. Alright, so, let's see. Scratch off that column. Again, list of things, places to go. We have Spy Cave, Pod, Dig Game, or the Dig Spots, and Pyramid Fairy. I think at this point we just save and quit. Go to Pod. Get a couple things done there. What's going to be around? We do have to watch our arrow count. Yeah, go to Pod, just get that off the board. We are going to be checking as much as we can. We are not in go mode. We may just go ahead and rush boss. Let's see, we have 2 keys to spare after that. 2. Hang on, I'm thinking about routing. I'm thinking about routing right now. How to route this. So we are going to use 1 key right offhand. 2, 3. Alright, we're going to get as much as we can right now. We're going to get this chest. We're going to skip. We're not going to that center door. The 3 keys we're going to be using are going to be the boss key, the boss door. We're going to the boss door. That's going to be our 3rd one he spends. We're going to be getting 1 taken care of in the back. We're going to get to the back. We're going to, yeah. The back, harmless hellway. And we're not going to go downstairs. Even though that is basically a free chest. We're going to skip it just because of the routing, and we don't want to... We're going to make one loop this way, and that's it. This route makes sense to me. It may not overall, but it is probably the best I can do with these key setups. Oh, and by the way, I do not know Hammer Jump, which would come super handy right now. So we're going to get 2 chests here. We're going to get some bombs. We're going to get some arrows here, back here in a second. There's our small key to the desert. Okay, that's 2 more checks we can get. We are going to get this chest right here, right away. Hit that. Alright, so we do have the right side of Desert Palace, which has 2 checks for us, and if need be, it does have our... It does have our words, our thing. Blue mail. Those are words. Oh, by the way, we can now logically get to Desert. We can now logically beat Desert Palace. As we get a small key to this dungeon, beautiful. Okay, another small key to this dungeon. We're gonna do some running around here. Alright, let's think about this. 2... Yeah. We're going to do everything but the front door. If we hit the front door, we kind of screwed up. And we're also not going to Death Warp here. It's going to take a little bit too long. Also, we already killed the enemy here. Also, we can't kill the enemy there. We should have gone here first. I'm dumb. But that's alright. We should have done this before the Harmless Hellway. That's alright. We're getting through here. We're going to make this work. We're going to make this work. And there is the big key to Skullwood. Yay. Yay, another check I don't want to do. Yay. Small key to Ice Palace. Cool, we don't care. The only thing in that dungeon that's left is the big chest. Think. Think. Yeah, let's get these 2 checks out of the way. And then we are going to make another loop to the right. Yeah, loop to the right a second time, so this way we avoid spending the small key here. And we are going to full clear this dungeon. We're going to get everything in this dungeon. Let's see, Skullwood's big key. As long as we do not be dumb and spend the small key in the front. So, we're done with Pod. And Tower of Power we are going to full clear soon. Or, we're not going to full clear, we can't go to the basement. So we're going to go back this way. We do have to kill off our mimics again. And yeah, hopefully we get the small key for Swamp before the mirror. Mirror unlocks too many things at this point. Because it does unlock the rest of the... it does unlock the first chest for Swamp. It unlocks Mimic Cave, Graveyard Ledge, Cave 45. Checkerboard Cave. Yeah, a whole bunch of one-off checks that we don't want to deal with. Oh, and Bombos. Bombos Tablet's also a thing. Alright, grab you and go. Up and down and over. And start switching the hammer. Yeah, Pyramid Fairy. The right side of desert. Dig spot. Spike Cave's a possibility. All of GT's probably the best play to go, but we are going to go Tower of Hera. We're going to go Tower of Hera before we go into GT. Because we have to. Because we kind of have to. Derp. We have to go into GT first, or Tower of Hera first, because that unlocks GT. Alright, pop and go. At this point, we still are looking for a mirror. Yeah, mirror's a necessity. The small key for Swamp, and that is it. Yeah, we could have routed this a little bit better, but eh. We're doing the best we can. Yeah, the double key downstairs in this dungeon kind of just threw things for a loop, and like, alright, what do I do now? What do I do now? Yeah, we should have gone to the left side first, and then Harmless Hellway. But, c'est la vie. Pod is... Whoop, no, not you. Pod is full cleared. We don't have to come back here. We're going to save and quits. We can actually use Spike Cave. We can use Spike Cave now. Lovely. I should probably click here. Probably click that. Alright. Save and quit. Going back up the mountain. We're going to Hera. Go to Hera. Get whatever we can from all the checks there. And then we go into GT. We're definitely going to beat GT. We're going to full clear as much as we can. I think we go Hope Chest first because we do have to, you know... Yeah, we go up this way. We do not take any portals since we do not have Mirror. We have to stay in the Light World to take care of Hera, and then go east to take care of Turtle Yeah, we kind of have to do it that way. Switch over to Hammer. Continue on. We do not worry about that Ether Medallion. We do know it's a compass. Since we checked earlier. Out. Let's try that again. Come on. Where's my There's our special spot. There we are. Yeah, just jam yourself into that pot until you find the right spot and just go. That's exactly how it's supposed to work, right? No. Alright, let's wait for a second. Now go. Cool. We skip out on some bombs. We missed some bombs. We would have missed some bombs earlier. Alright, so with our big key, we kind of hoped there was going to be something there, especially with us kind of screwing up our climb up earlier. We kind of wanted something to be there. But no, trip bombs is not something we care about. Especially this late in the game. Alright, meanwhile, slash. And what the... Emotional damage there. With the yeeting ourselves off the ledge. Alright, what do we get here? Key to Turtle Rock. Lava chest is in play. So, we're still 2 items from Go mode, and they are hard required. At this point, we have all of GT to check out. We have the Dig Spot, the Pyramid Fairy. I think we pretty much have to go into GT right now, though. Just get that cleared off. Yeah, there's our there was our bow that's turned into silvers. We still have no access to it. Still have no access to it. We need the mirror. But yeah, Pyramid Fairy. There's 2 checks on the right side of Desert Palace. We have the Skullwoods Big Chest. We have Spike Cave Lava Chest. And that's it at this point that we have access to. I know normally I go full left. I think I'm going to go check out the right side first. Because, yeah, it's kind of... everything's point of no return. What's the best way to do it? We'll check the left side. Go left side. Do what you always do. We have to pretty much full clear anyway, unless we find our 2 items super early, plus our big key. Number 1. However, we can't take advantage of that because we're still missing 2 items, which could be here. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. This game has jokes. So that is the worst possible time to get a number 1 for a GT. When we're still not in Go mode in Ganon's Tower. Ow, ow. Alright, upgrade that. Bonk. Oh, we're also going to be getting nothing in Swamp Palace. And we do need to remember we have to take care of Aga. The Aga fight is required. Or the Aga 1 fight is 100% required. Because this is all dungeons. So we've gotten everyone except for a GT, Swamp Palace, and the Castle Tower climb. We can do the Castle Tower climb, but we'll do that later. We still need to take care of Swamp Palace. $100. That's 7 items, which is right where we should be. Especially since we got... Oh, and we are also going to make a check at the big chest before we go downstairs. Before we take care of the Armos fights, we are going to go downstairs. Or actually, I guess it wouldn't matter unless we find the mirror downstairs. Or here. Big key for ice. The Ice Palace big chest is in play now. And now we can technically beat Ice Palace. Oh, cool, the Hyrule Castle small key. Perfect, now we can get to the back of Escape. We can get to the back of Escape now. And bonk. We may have to hang it, or let's see if we get anything here, but we may have to hang out in Tile Room. Alright, so with that, we do have some cheating ability to do against Tile Room. Let go. Or you also get Honk and Stick of Butter. Which is nice, I guess. It's nice, I guess. Alright. Out. And 1, 2, good. Let's see what we get on these couple checks. I was like, wait, why are we at 13 already? Oh. I know. I know why we're at 13. Because we did make our extra check to the big chest, which we never get. You never get the big chest. Also, speaking of things we never do, we're just going to burn a key here. We have all 4 keys that we can get from this dungeon. Why not? Just grab it. Just go. Alright, meanwhile, we are at bottle percent, which also does not help. I mean, safety is good and all, but... Let's take a second. Let's grab onto a wall. Alright, so let's see. Still 2 items from Go Mode. We still need to get our small key for Swamp and our mirror. That is all that's keeping us from beating the seed. We have Pyramid Fairy we can still do, the rest of GT. The right side of Desert's in play now. We have this Skull Woods big chest. We have the Ice Palace big chest. Bonk. Alright. Grab you. Ow. Oh, by the way, we're still on green now. Grab you. Grab you. As we also get a heart. And 20 bucks. And a compass of ice. We don't care about compasses. There's our mirror. Okay. There's mirror, at least. Let's go and get our silvers before we make the climb here. And then we're going to abandon Swamp... We're going to abandon Spike for now. But we have Graveyard Ledge. Mimic Cave is in play. Checkerboard Cave is in play. And we are about to go back into GT here. Let's see. Mimic, Checker, 45. Technically, 1 check in... we do have a vanilla check in Swamp Palace we could do. But let's just upgrade to silvers. I'll also click here. And whoop. Click there. Let's finish off GT. And then now we have better now we can actually have movement options. We have movement options at this point. But let's continue on. Back at GT, we are not going to lose the portal here. We'll get we'll get this. We'll get something later. If we have to go to Swamp Palace, that's... Or, I'm sorry. If we wind up going to Spike Cave, that's when we're picking up our mail. Or we can just get it from Desert Palace. Which may be in our best interest. Just get that now. Just so we can get that, and we're also taking care of Checkerboard at the same time, as we also get the 2 items in the back and the right side of the desert. At this point, the only thing we need is the Swamp Palace small key. We also have 1 check in Swamp Palaces available to us. It's a race for a dumb small key now. The rest of the seed is fine. Just, yeah, Swamp Palace small. We do have silver and gold, so we're fine. If we get Swamp Palace big key small key up here, we're done. We're definitely not going to Desert at that point. But I think Desert is somehow one of our densest locations left. With or 3 things in the area. Oh, we should have gotten those arrows. Whoops. We do have a green potion. We do have... Yeah, we did just pick up a green potion, so we're fine there. Also, we picked up some... Got... Alright, refill room. That is the new refill room. Oh, I got sword beams. I got sword beams. One, two. It was. Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, wait, was there a key on the lumberjack? No, it was a map. I did, or at least it was something I didn't write down. I'm pretty sure it was a map there. And yeah, I think at this point we may just go in and just take care of... Grab you. Take care of the Ag Tower climb so we don't forget. We do have to be careful where we stop off after that point, but I think we're fine. Probably could have got those arrows. Yeah, lamp. Lamp. Our favorite item. So yeah, we have a bunch of things that just opened up because of that. Because of us getting that mirror. We are just, again, one item from go mode. We just need to find that small key for Swamp Palace. And then we can finish off the seed. We have both keys. There we go, we're done. 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 22 seconds. We have our Swamp Palace small. We are in go mode. All we have to do now is go into Swamp, beat, yeah. We are in go mode. We do have to we just have to beat out Aga 2, Aga 1, Swamp. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only thing that can really help us at this point is going to be half magic, which we're not going to worry about. We're just going to go. And by the way, we got our second key to something that we don't care about, because Ice Palace is done. All right. I'll be okay with this time. We're definitely nowhere near this 230 mark. We're definitely nowhere, especially since we're about to finish off GT now. I forgot to swing. I forgot to swing my sword there. I accidentally swung too early. Fuck. I put myself in the wrong position. Alright, there's actual good position. Let's go ahead and take care of... Let's do the climb first. Or no, we don't do the climb first. We'll beat... Yeah. We're going to take care of Swamp first, then come back to the climb, and wind up right here. And... Oh, never mind. I had to change the plans, but whatever. It's fine. 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 Alright, so let's go ahead and get in Swamp Palace. Let's beat this dungeon. So yeah, the thing I was worried about, Swamp Palace, the Swamp Palace small key being in Swamp GT, came to fruition. Mirror in GT came to fruition. That's why I like getting that information. Because of those scenarios. But we do have a bunch of things that we didn't check out. Thank goodness. But yeah, we'll be around the 2:15, 2 minutes, or yeah, we'll call it 2:15-ish. Because we still have to, we are going to just blitz this dungeon as much as we can. We don't worry about getting any chests. Wait, do we? No. Because again, the only thing that really helps us is half magic. Male upgrades, we know exactly where they are. We're not going to get them. We have gold sword. We will have 16 hearts, gold, and silvers for Ganon. We have a blue potion. We have a red potion. We have a green potion. That defeated the purpose of the swag run. I'm going to just go into the side here. That defeats the purpose of the swag run. But yeah, overall, we had a little bit of derpages, but... And yeah, our I know our Cold Stare fight was slow. No major blunders. I will say that. No major blunders. Some yeah, I would say our Cold Stare fight wasn't great, but we got through it. Our routing and pod could have been better, but we did full clear it. But we're just going to nitpick at this point. That's all I can do at this point is just nitpick. Everything else is going to work out. Everything is coming up Millhouse here. We do need to stockpile a little bit of arrows because we do have to use 4 against Ganon. We do also we'll probably also use some in GT or the Castle Tower climb to take care of some of the guards, especially the ball and chain guards early. Let me grab onto the wall. That's fine. All right. Continue on. I think the top on the right is going to be arrows. Arrowed. Perfect. 2 hours in. We are about to get our 10th dungeon. 11th. This is going to be dungeon 11. Because GT is done. Please get the ladder. We're a slowpoke. We should be good in water. Why is this not working? When the sprites don't match the action. Ow. Alright, let's take care of Argus. Ow. No, no, no. Fuck. One shot, one kill. Hey, a small key that we don't care about. Oh, cool, we can go... Come on, guys, let's go to the basement. Come on, guys, time to go to the basement. No. No. No basement. Yeah, I think we have all 3 types of potions on us, plus a bee. So we could technically annoy Ganon to death. Alright, let's go take care of our tower climb, because this is all dungeons, and we don't have to worry about this 2 small keys for the castle tower climb, because they are in their vanilla locations. Because nothing's more annoying than having a small key hunt at the very end of the seed. Not that we were experienced that ever. Not that we never experienced a small key hunt to end the seed. Never. Never ever. Alright, so let's take care of Ganon's or Aga Tower. Take care of Aga's Tower. Because we've already taken care of GT. Alright, and 1, and 2. And boop. And go. A small key to this dungeon. What a surprise. It's like this is vanilla, like it's vanilla or something. Go. Alright. I'm okay. I was getting worried in the middle, but I think I'm okay with how the seed is turning out. So let's just finish off, and yeah, Castle Tower, which is basically nothing happens for a couple minutes. Except we run into a wall. Yeah, nothing happens, there's no progression. We just have to execute. So we're screwed. Oh, arrows, that would be nice. But we're going to spend like only have a couple more hours we're going to spend. Because these next two are going to be arrowed. The next room is going to be just sword. Alright, come here. Thank you. You go down. No, that's the opposite of down. That was the opposite of down. That was the opposite of down. Cut across. Let's go. That's almost 5 o'clock. Okay, getting close to 5 o'clock. I still have I still have like 2 hours to get ready for stream. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, 2 hours before stream time. We're streaming. Or streaming, quote unquote. Alright, get that. Let's go. Alright. Aghanim. Oh, yeah, wait. Oop, I forgot to click that. Forgot to do something important and click it. Click that there. I forgot how the buttons work. I forgot how dashing works. Alright, let's see how many blue balls we get. How many blue balls? Oh, and every single person that's running the seed is getting this same white ball blue ball pattern. Everyone is getting the same exact pattern of 3 straight lights, 4 straight lights. Alright, so we're going to have a maximum of 3 blues. And there we go. And 1 blue ball. Mm-hmm. 2 blue balls. Let's continue on. There's 6. All right. Aga 1 down. Now we can hop into the Ganon hole without being a dingus. And yes, if you don't have everything done that you need to, Ganon will call you a dingus. It's like, hey, check out what things are.
I mean, to fair to carry those items. Why am I surrounded by incompetent fools?
And 6. And 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6, and 6. And totally 6 hits, 6 hits. Ow. Ow. Alright, hardest parts of this fight is over. And this teleport pattern, just like blue balls, is set to the seed. And 2. And 3. Uno mas. Uno mas. Nope. Nope. There's 4.
Oh no, silver, my one true weakness.
And 2. That's alright, that's alright. We're still on. We did not take a fall. We came close but did not fall down. If you ever get hit by a fire bat in that scenario, hands off your D-pad. Get your hands off the D-pad. Because if you're holding up, the shockwave will send you down. If you're holding down, shockwave will send you going up. Left to right, right to left. Alright, so unofficially 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 30 seconds. Officially 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 29 seconds. I'm okay. Justice for sliders. I will accept that 207. No problem. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that right there. So now we just have to upload this to YouTube, and that'll be it. Alright, meanwhile, Return of the King. Let's see, we are recording. We have been recording for almost 2 hours and 10 minutes. That's good. We are not live. We're not streaming. That's good. We did things correctly. As far as I'm aware of, we are doing things correctly. But that is going to do it for this race. And that is going to be doing for Link to the Past until after this weekend. So, yeah, we have 2 more races that we still need. Some glove for sale, kind of important. Let's just we can fast forward it this. Oh, by the way, we can fast forward this way if we press the tab button and fast forward the credits that way. Oh, wrong by catches. Oh, there's the net. Yeah, if we fast forward through the emulator, that's a disqualification. All right. Meanwhile, we did get everything. The things we did not get, we skipped out most of the Swamp Palace. We have the dig spot we didn't get. We have the Pyramid Fairy we didn't get. We have the 2 chests on the right side of Desert Palace. All right, and apparently pedestal was just 10 arrows. We had the Skull Woods big chest, Spike Cave, Lava chest, Ice Palace big chest, Graveyard Ledge, Mimic Cave, Checkerboard Cave, Cave 45. The basement came into play after we're in go mode because that was on the on Argus. All right, but with that is going to be that is it for race number 3 of our Link to the Past randomizer asyncs. Next week, or it doesn't really matter for time when I say this, but next week we still have to take care of our MC Boss Shovel and Inversia. Inversia is going to be the trouble one. We'll see how that seed goes. That can either go decently or absolutely terrible. By the way, shout out to Jody Rats, aka Ratkinos, the sprite creator. The creator of the Slowpoke sprite. Who I didn't even have to ask him. He's like, oh, by the way, I'm doing this for you. Oh, okay. Alright, so it took us 4 minutes and 44 seconds to get our first sword, 1 hour 17 minutes to get our Pegasus boots, 1 hour 7 minutes for flute, 1 hour 48 minutes for mirror. Those times are terrible. We didn't do anything. Oh, that mirror was almost go mode in GT. No bosses swordless. We did take care of 3 of the fighter sword. We went straight to Tempered Sword because of Hookshot Cave to take care of 6 bosses, and then 4 with gold. 1010 damage taken, 1422 magic used, 24 bonks, 2 save and quits, 2 deaths. I think both were premeditated. 1 hour, 1 minute, 17 seconds of menu, 11 minutes of lag. 1 fairy revival. I know the fairy revival was in Skullwoods. We did take an intentional death. Intentional death in Thieves Town. Intentional death in Hyrule Castle. But that is it. We have an official collection rate of 178 and total in-game time of 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 2 seconds, as opposed to 2 hours, 7 seconds, and I believe it's 29. 29 is the 2:07:29 is the official mark. 2:07:30 is the unofficial mark that we have here. But with that all said and done, hopefully you guys enjoyed the seed. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the uploadings of these Link to the Past randomizer async tournament qualifiers. 2 more, and then we are done. These are, again, it is currently 4:55 p.m. April 7th. These will be becoming available sometime around the 15th to 16th, whenever the qualifiers are done. Probably Monday the 16th, maybe slightly after that. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and we'll see you. I'll see you in the Challenge Cup probably. Can't say that. We'll see how things go. But until next time, this is Slowpoke316 signing off. Hi guys.